But I'm here to tell my story. Yes, I have 10 kids. And
Yo, what the?
yes, I have 10 baby daddies.
Honor, did you hear this?
But that does not make me a hoe. I had 10 one-night stands. Yes.
Man, this video is about to get wild. Stick around to the last video because trust me, you're going to really find out why men are no longer dating. Definitely hit that like button. Let's get into it.
Okay, you can't say my coochie loose because I only had sex 10 times. So I did not push my kids out. I had 10 C-sections.
This is a federal crime.
This thing's still tight, okay? And I already know y'all gonna say, ain't nobody gonna want me. My husband will not have to deal with no baby daddy drama because I don't even know them.
It's not even about the baby daddy drama. It's the simple fact that you have another life that you have to take care of.
I don't know them. So don't come judging me like your grandma wasn't doing that back in the day. A real man gonna love me. He ain't gonna judge me.
Why are single mothers always trying to shame men into loving them after they made mistakes?
Okay.
I think it's going a little bit too far, and I do blame the government for handing out money per child. Even though they could only claim 3, they still split the money with all their friends who claim their kids as well, and it turned into a business more than love. Back in the day, they used to have kids to take care of the farm. Now, they just having kids to get a paycheck.
19-year-old daughter is not mine. Did you know I got a blood test for insurance?
Hold on. First of all, lower your voice.
Lower my voice.
Calm down.
Lower my voice.
Calm.
Read that shit. Yo, listen, how's that possible?
You know it's serious because he approached her while she on the toilet.
How am I paying for a kid that's not mine? 19 effing years. And I'm paying for the college.
That can't be true.
How it can't be true?
I'm sorry, but 19 years, they're already in college. Even if it came back false, you kind of in too late because they're over 18.
Listen, don't touch just numbers. That's still after all these years, it's been 20 years. It's been 20 years.
Are you
That's
serious?
your child.
Are you serious?
That's your child.
Are you serious?
I've been faithful to you all these years.
I don't give a shit. How about when we first met?
Exactly, because now that's what's coming to light right now. What you did in the past is starting to resurface. That's when it hurts.
19 years, she's not mine? You know how crazy that is? Do you know how crazy I
You are
look?
still the father.
No,
You
I'm
are
not.
still the
You
father.
sound effing crazy, lady. Like you sound nuts. One, that child don't even call me.
Hey.
We go to counseling to fix our relationship for a kid that's not mine.
Wait.
Yeah,
wait.
know what?
Wait.
I don't know.
No,
Wait, shit.
no,
Wait, shit.
Don't
No.
go. Don't
I'm
go.
leaving.
Time.
No, I'm
Let's
bouncing.
Let's talk.
We are talking.
First of all, she didn't even wipe her booty completely.
We are talking. It's okay.
When a man interrupts you while you're on the toilet just to let you know that the baby isn't his, trust me, it's serious. He ain't taking you back. Get in the comments and talk to me. Either way, I don't even know what was going on here. If you do, get in the comments and talk to me. Go get that. Oh my God.
You want me to get a number?
Oh shit, it's crazy.
I know. Oh my God. This shit.
I was just getting the rest of my Thank you, baby.
Get the bug.
Like, for real, niggas think anything with a booty look good.
Just make me a hoe. So tell me why I fell in love with my NBA player boyfriend best friend. But before you judge me, let me give you a little recap. So I was dating this NBA player. He's still playing the NBA, but no, we're not together because of this reason right here. So over and over again, he used to cheat, but he used to try to cover up like him cheating with gifts, money, and just like literally buy me things, and they would blind me and make up excuses. And of course, like I really didn't pay it no mind because I really was like, I was blind.
You wasn't blind. He was giving you exactly what you wanted. You probably only liked him because he had money and that he was an NBA player. These guys are not dumb. So he knows you there for the money, and the money made you feel better. You should not have cared if he had other women. That simple. When the relationship is fake, a man can have more women.
Days after the game, he had this thing where he always just like to get takeout from this particular spot. So he would always go get the food, and I always used to be concerned and like confused on why didn't we just get the food delivered. but he always just don't want to go get the food. Now I know why. So him and his best friend used to be playing the game, and when he used to leave out to go and get the food, the best friend used to always just tell me, like, I deserve better, like, I shouldn't be with him, this and the third. We would always just have an argument about something, like something small, something dumb.
This is why I tell dudes, you, your girl, and your friends are never friends. He may be plotting to clap them cheeks.
He'll just leave out and be gone. And it's like, are you bringing back the food or what? We got into an argument this particular time because his phone kept ringing. And I told him to answer. So he never answered it. He made a big deal and left out. When he left out, the best friend was still in there because the best friend practically lived there. Like, he had a room there. He would always come over. It was just like a cool thing. Like, we was like all best friends. And when he left out, I went in that kitchen and I cried. Like, I just let it out. I cried so hard. Like, I thought like my whole world was just like done crashing down. Like, because I was expecting this relationship to be like more than what I was getting, you know, besides the gifts and the money.
So you expected to like him for having money, and then he turn around and like you for who you really are? That's why a lot of you women who are gold digging, you end up alone because the rest of the world can see through you.
So the best friend overheard me crying, and he came in there and he hugged me like so tight. Like, you would have thought it was like I don't know, like a hug, like a daddy hug. Like, he hugged me so tight, and then we looked at each other and he was like, it's gonna be all right, and he just kissed me. Yes.
If you ask me, if you blatantly knew that he was cheating, he knew that he was giving you money to cover it up, I think that he threw his best friend the alley up. If you ask me, I think he may have passed you off to his best friend.
Man should be so self-aware that when he looks at you,
One can only guess where this is going.
he knows that if he has any chance, he needs to financially match your face. Like, it's not even an option.
Financially match your face. That's why all you girls are in the mirror right now, because you fail to realize a man at the end of the day really wants your personality.
You're too pretty.
Financially match your face? Can't make this up. Talk about just equating women to nothing more than their outward appearance. Yay, feminism.
The truth behind the matter, this is what most women are thinking. As long as they look good, then they deserve a high value man. And they base that off the amount of time they spend in the mirror. If you stop and look at a woman who just wears their hair in a ponytail, barely wears makeup, they have the best personalities. The faker the hair, the faker the eyelashes, faker the lips, faker the tips, faker the body completely, the worse the mindset is.
And once you for the horse, you ain't gonna never want to go back to scrap, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
She lying. Y'all know she lying. Listen, I know so many broken-hearted horses. I know so many horse wool haters out here.
When we're talking horses versus shrimp, we're talking daddy long leg to little guy when it comes between the legs. Women say once you get yourself a big schlong, you won't go back. He's explaining why you will go back.
Listen, mess around and be a horse with no motion. They're gonna eat shrimp gumbo all weekend. See, hey, it be them broken-hearted horses that be in the police blotter. Domestic battery, domestic violence. You know what I mean? Kidnapping. Man breaks in the house and whole ex-girlfriend at his will. Because listen, them horses get let down. And what I'm saying is that people big them up. Oh man, that horse, that big wood. In his head, he think he's superior to the shrimp. And then he messed around and ain't got no motion, and the shrimp got all the motion. And they eating shrimp gumbo. Now he heartbroken.
And I tell guys all the time, when you're younger, you can get away with being good in bed and being good looking and get the women. But after 25, 30, love becomes a strategy.
He thought it was all in the wood. But it's all about motion too. It's all about swag too. Man, in this world, right, in this economy, a providing shrimp is gonna beat out a broke horse any day. You know what I mean?
I get where he going, but guys ain't in the tricking spirit no more. They not just gonna be giving their all to a woman just because it's available for him to do.
To back that horse up with some motion. You know what I mean? Because in this world, if you ain't backing that horse up with no motion, they for horses. They in shrimp land. This message is coming from the horse's mouth.
And I agree. You can get out here and lay it down in the bedroom. At some point, that woman's gonna get tired of that, and she's gonna actually see what you have going on with your life. That's why the more you advance in life as a man, the more you make yourself valuable, the more you pick and choose your woman that you're gonna take care of. All these girls that like the long horses, they end up being alone. Trust me, they don't win in the end.
Yo, why everybody's so rich on social media till you hang out with them in real life? Like, how you really see what's going on? Like,
you know, I always thought you being dramatic when y'all said if it ain't one thing, it's another. You pay your bills, then your cost off. Ain't shit funny, stop laughing. So I paid the rent yesterday. My rent is $1,700 off rip. $1,700. Okay, boom. Paid $1,700 worth of rent. So I'm gonna spend 1,700 days, 1,700 hours, 1,700 seconds in this bitch. So I'm riding down the street, then it just started getting hot in my car. I'm like, damn, it's hot. I had Karma with me. She breathing hard. Shit, I'm breathing hard. So what going on? Turn the air back on, cause I be turning my air on and off. Turn the air on. It's blowing heat. I said, hold up, wait a minute.
That's when you need a man, because now the Freon going out, and when you go to take it to like a car shop to get it fixed, they see you don't know what's going on, they're gonna charge you high rates. It's the same as like going to take your dog to the veterinarian, and then when you get there, you're like, hey, I think something's wrong with it. They charge you all this money to run a test. But if you run in there and say, hey, I just want to put him down, then they try to save the dog.
So called Josh. Josh was like, you probably need your air charge. And I was like, okay, where the charger? Like, where do I buy the charger? How do I plug it up? You don't plug up an air charge. It's no such thing as an air charge. You got to go buy this can that costs $50 and they gonna put it in there. Okay, so Josh and man at the dealership, they trying to charge the air. Air won't charge. So they was like, we're gonna check the fuse. I'm like, okay, check the fuse. Check the fuse. Nothing wrong with the fuse. I need a compressor. I said, what?
AC compressor, that's the thing that acts as a refrigerator that the Freon goes into. This is what women don't take into play. You can afford it, but can you afford the maintenance? It's just like buying a mansion. Yeah, you could buy a mansion, but can you afford the maintenance? You could buy a Mercedes, can you afford the maintenance?
What do you mean I need a compressor? Granted, I done had this car since 2021. Like, I drive a 2021, I done had the car since 2021. So, you know what I'm saying? It's probably time for that type of shit. But damn, on the first, you couldn't give a man. I said, oh, I'm really grown. Oh, I'm really out here grown. By myself. Because if I was with that man, I would have made one phone call. Hey, they said I need an air compressor. He would have been following me to work and taking his motherfucking car to get whatever he. I'm this close. I'm this close to. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
You should have came home. What's the point of being out here by yourself with a child thinking that you could survive on your own? When women start waking up, 9 times out of 10, it's too late. Get in the comments and tell me, what is your wildest experience whenever it comes to dating? And if this is your first time, go ahead and definitely hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe. And definitely go down and click on the playlist. See you on the next video.